Now let's discuss next topic. Name of the topic is excitation table. Already you are familiar with one type of table, that is truth table. So truth table you used while designing combinational circuit. Now while designing sequential circuit, excitation table are very important. So what is the difference between truth table and excitation table? Now from input, if it is required to find output, please concentrate what I am saying. From input, if it is required to find output, then truth table can be used. But consider reverse case. We have given expected output, and for that expected output it is required to find out input. In that case, excitation tables are useful. So in designing sequential circuit, sometimes present state and next state of the circuit are specified. See what I'm saying? In designing sequential circuit, sometimes what will happen? Present state and next state of the circuit will be specified, and it is required to find input condition that will cause desired transition of the state. So in this case, excitation tables will be required. So let's try to understand it with the help of one example. Suppose we have given one flip-flop. Okay, here we have output, and here suppose we have given present state and next state. Okay, for simplicity let's assume that this one flip-flop means one circuit. Okay, so here it is given that present state of this flip-flop is suppose 0. Okay, so present state and next state are specified. Okay, so what is present state? So let's assume that present state of this flip-flop is 0, and suppose we want next state of this flip-flop as 1. Means we want to make transition of this flip-flop from state 0 to state 1. So in this case, so how this transition will take place? So for that I have to apply some input to this flip-flop. Okay, so if it is JK or SR flip-flop, I have to apply 2 inputs. If it is D flip-flop or T flip-flop, just I have to apply 1 input. Okay, so here we have given output, we have given expected output. Here it is given that present output is 0, we want next output 1. So what should be the input, right? So in order to give answer of this question, which tables will be good? Excitation table. Here it is required to find out input from output. What should be the input so that we will get this output? So if such type of question is asked, then excitation tables will be required. So in designing sequential circuit, many times we come across this particular condition. So that's why we will require excitation table. Now we will try to obtain excitation table for all flip-flops. So let us start with SR flip-flop. So please try to understand that in order to obtain excitation table, you must know truth table. So from truth table only we can obtain excitation table. So first of all, let's try to write truth table for SR flip-flop. So this will be the format of truth table for SR flip-flop. First of all, we can show clock, then inputs SR, then Qn, that is present state, and Qn plus 1, that is next state, which we want to determine. So let's start with first case of SR flip-flop, that is S and R both are 0. So we have seen that in case of SR flip-flop, when both inputs are 0 0, then what is going to happen? In SR flip-flop, no change. Okay, so S and R both inputs are 0 0. Qn means present state of that SR flip-flop, and Qn plus 1 means next state of the SR flip-flop. So let's assume that present state is 0. Please try to understand what I am saying. Suppose we have applied S and R as 0 0. Okay, and at that time what is the output of that SR flip-flop? What is the current state of that SR flip-flop? So suppose 0. So what will be the next state of that SR flip-flop? So next state will be 0 only. Then let's say next possibility. So S and R both are 0 0. Okay, and Qn means present state. So present state is 1. What will be the next state? Yes, no change means next state will be 1. Now consider next possibility. S is 0, R is 1. Okay, and present state is 0. So what will be the next state? What should be the next state? So here which bit is which input is 1? R is 1. R stands for reset. So I told you that whenever R input is 1 and yes input is 0, so next state of flip-flop will be 0. Next state will be 0. So why this 0 is coming? Please try to understand. This 0 does not depend upon this 0. So this 0 is coming due to this 1. Then consider next possibility. Yes is 0, R is 1, present state is 1. What will be the next state? So here for this particular input combination, next state of SR flip-flop will not depend upon present state. So here as R is 1, so next state of SR flip-flop is going to 0. So this particular case is called as a reset. Then consider next possibility. Suppose now yes is 1 and R is 0. Okay, and what is present state? Suppose 0. Okay, so what this row says, we have applied input to SR flip-flop in such a way that yes is 1 and R is 0. Now here yes is 1. Yes stands for set operation. So whenever yes bit is 1, what will be the next state of that SR flip-flop? Yes, it will be 1. Right? Then yes is 1, then R is 0 and present state is 1. What will be the next state? Yes, again 1. So why this 1 is coming? So this one is not related with this one. Let's try to understand. This one is coming due to this input. Here yes input of SR flip-flop is 1, R is 0. So that's why next state of SR flip-flop will be 1. So this particular case is called as set. Then last possibility, suppose yes is 1, R is 1 and present state is 0. What should be the next state? Question mark. Why? Because this particular combination is not allowed in SR flip-flop. Yes equal to 1, R equal to 1 is not allowed. So here present state is 1. Then also there will be a question mark. So this is truth table for SR flip-flop. So once we have truth table, so this truth table can be obtained if you know operation of SR flip-flop. Then you can easily obtain this particular truth table. And once you have truth table, then from that truth table you can obtain excitation table. So now let's see how excitation table can be obtained from this particular truth table. Okay, now we have truth table for SR flip-flop. Now from this truth table, what we will do, we will try to obtain excitation table of SR flip-flop. So let's try to understand what columns are present in excitation table. So please try to understand that in excitation table, first column will be always Qn. Then this Qn will be followed by Qn plus 1. So what is Qn? It is present state of the circuit. What is Qn plus 1? It is next state of the circuit. So in excitation table of each and every circuit, you will always find these two columns. First column will correspond to present state, next column will correspond to the next state. Okay, and after these two columns in excitation table, we have next columns which correspond to input of the circuit for which you want to draw excitation table. Now see here, I want to draw excitation table for SR flip-flop. So what are the inputs of SR flip-flop? There are two inputs, yes and R. So those inputs will come here. One input will correspond to yes and other input will correspond to R. Okay, so after writing all this column, what is next step? You are supposed to write all combination for present state and next state. So how many combinations are possible here? 4 combinations are possible. So now let's try to write those 4 combinations. So first combination will be 0 0. Next combination will be 0 1. Next combination will be 1 0. And last combination will be 1 1. Okay. Now consider first row of this excitation table. What this first row says? Present state of SR latch is 0. I want next state of SR latch as 0. So for that, what should be the value of S and R? Are you getting what this first row of excitation table says? Present state of SR latch is 0 and I want next state of SR latch again as 0. So for that, what input we should apply to S and R? So in order to obtain this information, what you are supposed to do, just you have to refer truth table of SR latch. Now you have to refer rows of this truth table where present state is 0 and next state is 0. So see here present state is 0 and next state is 0. Is there any other row of this truth table which also has present state 0 and next state 0? Yes, this particular row also has present state 0 and next state 0. Now just you have to focus on these 2 rows of this particular truth table. Okay, so now consider this first row. So what this first row says? So this first row says that if present state of SR latch is 0, then we will get again next state of SR latch as 0 if S and R are 0 0. Okay, now what this third row says, what this rows of this particular truth table says. So this row of this truth table says that if present state of SR latch is 0, again we will get next state of SR latch as 0 if S is 0 and R is 1. Okay, so see here for first row S is 0, R is 0, here S is 0 and here R is 1. So now let's try to represent this information in excitation table. Okay, so in order to make transition from present state 0 to next state 0, what should be the value of S? So see these two rows. So S should be always 0. Okay, so here can I write S as 0? Yes. Then what should be the value of R? So again observe these two rows. Yes, so value of R, it can be either 0 or 1. Okay, so see for this row it is 0, for this row it is 1, right? So can I say that value of R can be either 0 or 1? So either 0 and 1 means don't care. So see, that's why don't care will come here. Now consider next row of this excitation table. What this next row says? Present state of SR latch is 0 and we want next state of SR latch as 1. So what should be the inputs to S and R? Okay, so present state is 0, next state is 1. So what you have to do, again you have to refer truth table. You have to refer those rows of truth table where present state is 0 and next state is 1. So let's try to highlight those rows. So present state is 0 and next state is 1. So see here, any other row of this truth table has present state 0 and next state 1? No, right? Now observe this row. What this row says? If present state of SR latch is 0, you will get next state of SR latch as 1 when S is 1 and R is 0. So let's represent this information in this excitation table. So S should be 1 and R should be 0. Now consider next row of excitation table. What this next row says? Present state of SR latch is 1. We want next state of SR latch as 0. So what should be the value of S and R? So again what you have to do, you have to refer truth table. You have to find out those rows where present state of SR latch is 1 and next state is 0. So 1 0. So let's try to highlight those rows. So see here, what is present state? Here present state is 1. What is next state? 0. Any other row of this truth table has present state 1 and next state 0? No. So single row. So what this row says? So this row says that if present state is 1 and we want next state 0, so in that case what should be the S? S should be 0 and R should be 1. So now let's try to represent this information in excitation table. So here what should be the value of S? So S should be 0 and what should be the value of R? 1. So consider last row of excitation table. So what it says? Present state of SR latch is 1. We want next state of SR latch as 1. So what should be the value of S and R? So again you have to refer to table, find out those rows which correspond to this particular combination of present state and next state. So let's highlight it 1 1. So see here we have 1 1. So present state is 1 and next state is 1. When it is possible? If S is 0 and R is 0. Okay. Now is there any other row of this truth table, okay, which correspond to this combination of present state and next state 1 1? Yes. So see here also. So what this row says? If present state of SR latch is 1, you will get again next state as 1 when S is 1 and R is 0. So in order to write now these two values in excitation table, what you have to do? You have to refer these two rows of this table. Okay. So consider this row. What this row says? If present state is 1 and you want next state 1. So what should be the S? So here S should be 0. What about this? What this row says? So this row says that if present state is 1 and you want next state 1, what should be the S? S should be 1. So see here S is 0, here S is 1. So I can say that In order to make transition from state 1 to state 1 in SR latch, okay, what should be the yes? So yes can be either 0 or 1. So 0 and 1 means don't care. So see, that's why don't care will come here. Now what about R? So again observe this two row. Okay, so for this two row, what is the value of R? R is 0. So that's why here you should write 0. So this is excitation table for SR flip-flop.